Welcome to the WBC arena, and what a night and what a fight we expect this to be. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
The pleasure's always mine, my friend.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Jack Johnson, not as big as you might think, weighing in at 200 pounds. And his opponent here, none other than Oleksandr Usyk. He's 6'3", with a 78-inch reach.
Todd, this is well anticipated. I'm so looking forward to this tear-up. These two are really up for it. You know what? Nobody believes they're going to lose.
The Galveston giant himself, Jack Johnson, one of the most important athletes in the history of sports. Has there ever been a more influential character in all of the sweet science? Oleksandr Usyk, the former undisputed cruiserweight champion and heavyweight champion of the world, fighting out of Ukraine.
The reach, how on earth? How are they going to get through that jab?
And with that, let's go into the ring and the Hall of Fame announcer himself, Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Galveston, Texas, presenting the legendary first African-American heavyweight champion, please welcome the renowned heavyweight champion of the world, known as the Galveston Giant, introducing Jack Johnson. Fighting out of the blue corner, here is the Olympic gold medalist from Ukraine, an undisputed cruiserweight world champion, and a unified heavyweight champion of the world, Oleksandr Usyk.
A lot of trash talk between these two fighters. Now it's time to put up or shut up.
You can hear everything. Can you imagine being a fighter walking into this? We're going to see that any minute now.
So a capacity crowd here for this one. We've been waiting a long time for this matchup. Here we go. High hopes for this battle between these two athletes. Nice counter shot. Throws the jab and doesn't score. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. You can't throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You're gonna get knocked out. You'd like to see more jabs. That counter punch caught him clean. There was so much hype surrounding this match, I wonder if it can actually live up to the hype.
So hot, so heat. There's a roof on here, you don't understand it. When you're working, when the noise is there, the pressure's on your face, you're sweating and you're on the wrong side of a beating. This can be hellfire on you.
This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
To be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. What are we going to see? Did you see that? Oh, my word. Jack Johnson on the defense. What's he going to do to get out of this trouble? And apparently no rest for the weary. Thought about taking a breath, but instead, they're in there throwing bump. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Johnson in that last round. He is down big time on the score.
Well, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
You had everything in the bag. Now you've let him back into it.
Yes, I like that round. Good round. You feel good?
There's the bell for round two. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
but nice defense there. This fight has a real good flow to it. Counter-puncher is going to wait for you to move first and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
They have got great ring guard skills. Counter-punchers are the best.
Pretty close fight here in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Straight right just misses. He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Throws the jab, it doesn't score. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Johnson in that last round. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecards. Going to need a knockout.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
Go back. Great round. Great round. Now relax.
The bell rings and we start the third. After that last round, something has got to change.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab. Rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then, put the pressure on.
When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counterpuncher smart.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Misses with the straight left. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Nice counter shot. So much for boxing. This is a fight. Punch, counter punch. And counter punching. The straight right just misses. He threw a punch and just got countered. Nice exchange here from both men. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talking about Johnson in that last round. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what? Next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
Round. Good work.
Here we go to the fourth round. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Counter punch. Oh, hold on a second, Johnny. The Galveston Giant in real trouble now. He somehow weathered the storm.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
would not want to be hit by this guy. Trust me. Oh, wait a minute. And Jack Johnson is dazed. I don't believe it. A much better game plan here.
Being dazed now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? Well done with that counter shot. I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Johnson in that last round. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, pal, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
Breathe, just get...
Time for the 5th round. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Good counter punch. We're both looking for the knockouts here, and that's what we expect from heavyweight. Hold that thought! Usyk might go down here. What an upset! Looks like they've shaken it off.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Swing and a miss with the jab. Punch, counter punch. Nice counter shot. Well done with that counter shot. Exchange punches. The big Ukrainian and the big cat goes down. And you can see here his face basically melts into his glove and down he goes.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
1, 2, 3, 4. Come to me.
Oleksandr Usyk in that last round. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round.
You've been put down, you've got to think right. Survive and then give it back the next round.
You switched off. What are you doing? I need you to focus on...
On to the 6th round. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
That counter punch caught him clean. very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Johnson in that last round. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
I need you to go back out there. I need to win this round. Get your mind.
There's the bell for round 7. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
And he scores with the counter. A lot of effort being exerted here. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. These are heavyweights, but I tell you what, that hand speed and footwork, they look like middleweights.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Misses with the straight left. The only fear you have with this heavyweight is has he punched himself out? The bravery being shown here is just incredible. That counter punch caught him clean. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Johnson in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
What are you doing? You've switched off completely. You got
Great work. Stiff.
And there's the bell for round 8. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
Sometimes when you get nervous, someone that's so powerful, you've got to think him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little faggot and pickpocket him.
Lucky that hook didn't score. The stamina is off the charts. Generally speaking, you don't watch heavyweights to see a boxing match. You want to see a fist fight.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Good counter punching. Holding nothing back here in the round. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Unlucky to miss with that jab. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Johnson in that last round. They've got the momentum. They've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
And we enter the ninth. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Beautiful counter shot. They exchange punches. Beautiful counter shot. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. You've heard the phrase, finding a second win. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. You've got to relax.
Beautiful counter shot. Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. The stamina is off the charts. Jab does not score. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Oleksandr Usyk in that last round. Stamina is always an issue in a prize fight.
You cannot gas out. If you prepared right, slept right, ate right, and did everything right for this fight, you have no excuse for gassing out.
Win the round on your jab.
And there's the bell to start round 10. That 1 minute break surely wasn't enough for him to completely recover.
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship round. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
This fighter's certainly not going to outthrow their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you've hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Stamina is off the charts. Straight right just misses. What heart, what desire, but at what cost? This is the heavyweight division. One punch could end this fight.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've gone to the ring with fighters like that and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out of there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
Good counter punching. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Oleksandr Usyk in that last round. Now you start wondering how much work these two fighters did in the gym.
This is when you talk about championship material.
Get that jab back.
Good work. That's it. Now breathe. Breathe. Just get
Give him anything. Go back and win the round. It's only one round.
This is the 11th. We've entered the championship rounds. Let's see how much recovery they saw there in the last minute.
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
Jab does not score. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
The only fear you have with this fighter is has he punched himself out. I want to think of holding on here for a minute. You hear that old phrase, second win. You've got to find it somehow.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Only catching air with that hook. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talking about Johnson in that last round. How much cardio was put in for this fight? It may come down to that.
There's a lot on the line here.
I think they'll take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered.
Okay, now you're switching off. You started to make mistakes and you switch.
There's the bell for round 12. They really seemed to exhaust themselves last round. Let's see what they have left.
What are they doing that round? Are they trying to get an early night? That's a lot of energy burst. They did 6 rounds in one. They're going to be absolutely shattered.
Perfect counter shot. The right hook just missed. In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong, because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Punch himself out, though. A perfect counter lands. They blocked the left there. This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Let me explain to you about a fast fight that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed, they're confident, they know they just have the quick burst, boom! In a split second they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed, and that's why they can maintain this all the way through a fight.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. A unanimous decision win.
Unanimous? You know what? Smart, that is. Total change of styles to make sure they got it. At every round in the bag, there was no argument, no discussion, no mistake. It was so obvious.